Oj, nämen du då. Nu får du vara tyst, telefon. Nu har vi faktiskt pre-stream här. Nu får du vara tyst. Hello everybody. I was thinking we could have a little bit of a pre-stream before the actual things begins and starting up. Gonna close the chat box here because we are not supposed to show that. Yes, I was thinking a little bit of a pre-stream for the foreseeable 15 minutes roughly. I'm currently building foundations here for log cabins. They are work in progress, but they're on the go. I have a car in there for carports that we did for cabin number 3. So yes, it's starting to look decent, I gotta say. This one here became a very simplified one, but still gonna suit the cyber theme I'm going for. This one here is mainly a base foundation, but livable. So we have some stairs going on there that is on the go, and we also have done the entrance, pre-made the holes for the windows, and preset for being able to get up to the cabin from the below here. And that's a starter. So I am now working on cabin foundation number 5. I have also number 6 waiting there. And I gotta have to show this. This is my staycation home, so to speak, when I am in the region, where I can live when I am building and not going home the same day. Then I can just head over to this home once it's ready, that is. Currently trying to figure out the bend here again with bigger logs, but eventually I will hopefully solve that problem. So I managed to finish the outlines of the roof, so we are starting. What is wrong with my voice? So we're starting to get stuff going here, and added some cyber vibe with the windows and also animated texture that I got help from a very dear friend of mine in OpenSim. So yeah, it's starting to get somewhere. This one here is gonna be different towards all these. It's gonna be similar to this one actually, but instead of it being enclosed, it's gonna be an open one with the stair up straight up to a open platform, open bits, as we're gonna lay the logs sort of around the opening, so it'd be like a landing, the stair, the landing, and then an entrance into the cabin. That's the whole idea, but I am not exactly 100% sure where I'm gonna lay it. But that is gonna be a challenge, so to speak. So I am thinking that we should take this one and split this one to be able to size it up a bit. Let's start with 15 there. So 15 and then 5. Split the 5 into, because this one here is 1 meter that way, so that's gonna mean we're going down to 4. So if we're splitting this one and then we drag that one, and then we drag that one into 4 meters, this one down to 1 meter. And that seems to be pretty aligned there. Good. I don't know what's going on with my throat, but I did have a bad asthma trouble this night to today, that is. So I'm guessing that could be the problem. Okay, so now we have this one here. So if we are to have the entrance here, and the stair are gonna have to be coming up here and down. So you go in on the platform underneath, where you can also place whatever you like when you renting it, so to speak. So I think we're gonna have to split that one. So say we lay this one at 6 meters, and then that gives I know Mommy's scratching the head right now, but I gotta explain soon. We're laying this one there for the moment, so we can actually see the distance in between here, because when the stair comes down, then it's gonna take up a lot of space. So if it ends up too much here, then we don't have much space to get in from this side, for example. Or you just go in there, go around. But some people are, like me, lazy. They want to have the shortest way to the stairs. So let's lay it on the 6 meter radius, and then we take this one to 14 to begin with. And now we are supposed to lay this one on 8 meters to begin with. So we have a little bit of a hole going on. And welcome to the stream, Mom. Well, the pre-stream, as I call it. I just felt I couldn't wait with getting online on the stream, so I decided to have a little pre-stream and show a little bit what I build. And having some calm music so we can all get into the mood before the stream starts. So at 5 the stream really starts, so I was thinking the pre-stream could be a fun thing to test. So let's see here now, because now we have 4 meters and we really need as much space as possible in the cabin, because this is the cabin and there, so we want to have as much space as possible. So I think if we take this one to 3 meters and doing the same thing over here, now we take this one up to the edge there. So this should be a decent size both for stair and for walking up and down. And we have a nice line going on here, which is really good. And also we can go into local mode, drag that one out there, fills that hole up, but it's not that we're gonna do. Back over to world, drag it down to 0.50, drag you down, whoops, that was not what we was gonna do. We was gonna do, well, not reference, that one, oh come on, there. We drag that one down to half, then we have an extra step with the platform when we're coming up, the landing. So now we have a start of a stair that is aligned easily with the edges. No single glitches going on there, and going side to side, all tight. So that's our start. So what I tend to do when I build is that using the local mode, I just drag these down on 1x, because that is then aligning perfectly. If you're going on half, then your prim will lay on overlapping the other prim. So I always goes with the 1x, because it have always worked for me. So now we have an even source down here. Sure, I could have gone with 1/2 meter, but I noticed 1/2 meter is this. You can't get up on it. Therefore I go with 2.5s. 0.25, because that is usually a what to say, it's usually a it usually is a more manageable walking height because of the new physics settings they have done in the viewer for some reason, or if it is the actual game doing it, I don't know. Well, game, it's not a game for me, but for many others it might be. Okay, so now you might have noticed I did this one like this. That is because I have a thing I'm gonna do once the stair is done. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm just gonna drag that one there, and then I drag down the new one. Like that. And now we can start checking here, because the first one is that one is the one we're gonna have to drag out. So that one goes out, and you keep just doing the numbers. Just remember which one you were on, otherwise you're missing out. And we'll have to reset them otherwise. So let's just bring these steps into position. And then we should be able to link down this whole thing eventually. Boom, boom, boom. And then number 12. There. Now, here comes the thing I'm gonna do with this bit. You noticed I flipped it and changed the sizes back to normal, which caused it to be like that, right? Then we do like this, we pot cut this. So we get that one all the way down to 5. We flipping this one around again, and this time we're going from 3 meters down to 0.5. Then we do another flip, because this one is going that way actually. So what we do now is that we are setting this one in underneath here. We're gonna need to do a meter on this one, because otherwise we don't fit in with the alignment like that. So now you see it's laying flash against, which is very good. So what we do now is that we drag you back to 0.50, and now we drag this one to the meter. So that should, yes, align that one there. And then we can start dragging this one straight across, like that. Now we take this one, go into local mode to make it easier for you to align it. Go there, and there. Now you see how you can do a backside to a stair without needing to fiddle with full size prints. So this is a much easier way to build, and I'm pretty darn sure that if you want to try this yourself, just look back at this pre-stream video and just take it from there. It's the easiest thing you can do. And trying out a new concept with the pre-stream, I think actually that could be good. As I'm always bored waiting for this starting of streams. And there you go. We have a flat surface, but we have a stair. And same thing if we're gonna need to get up on these. foundations is that we need to size this one up to 1 meter always and 1 meter gap weight for now. So there, and say 485, and then we do you. Say we do you 4 meters just for do 6 meters instead. And then we go into local, drag that one there. There we go. We have a step. And that's how easy it is to make a build feel a lot more easier. And now we have a platform landing here. A pretty good landing, so you can literally land when you're coming up from the stair, and then you have the entrance into the cabin here. You walk in and then you own. Not a bad choice, I would say. So just for seeing my character, it's a very big work I have done to it, and I even made the BD Breed from Cyberpunk. I'm trying to make it as good as possible. But I see the time is 5, so it's time to start the stream for real this time. So let's head out from here. And shola hop, shola hey, and mega spay. There we go. Alright, so time to shut down this music. There we go. Now, my dear viewers and dear family, it's time for Subnautica Below Zero. Finally! The pre-stream I actually thought was gonna be a fun idea, so we will see how that will be responded to by viewers. Who knows? Alright. Ooh, I don't like those eyes. Ooh. But yes, I am really interested in Subnautica 2. Oh my goodness me. When I get money on the 18th, I will definitely buy it. And we had this one. There we go. So, Mom, everything good with you? I sure hope so. Ooh, I know something I have forgotten, peoples. Something very important, which is coffee. And stuffing my face, yes, that's very good you do, Mom, because I did that earlier by lunch, roughly. And I'm gonna go fix myself some coffee, so I'll be right back. But you can still hear me, because I am only in the kitchen. It's gonna grab me some coffee. There's no worries. Yes, this girl
Power restored. All primary systems online.
There and there. Alright. So we have done our first bit of the base. I remember that. And we have the plans on upgrading the seatruck, I believe we decided on. So that means I think that we needed to have diamonds, I think, for making the upgrade for the seatruck. I can't quite remember the recipe, but it should be in the fabricator. Other than that, we need to go deeper down, and really we need to explore the ship down there, because that one has a exoskeleton that we really can have a good use for when we are out traveling. Because that suit can keep the depth pressure out and doesn't crush us. Though finding all the parts for it could be a little bit difficult in that manner, but we will make it eventually. I don't say we're gonna make it today, but we can start to look for them, because I'm pretty sure they are over at that ship. And also we're gonna need to have plenty of supplies with us, and also we're gonna need to make more power cells for the submarine. Well, seatruck is the real name. But we're gonna make it. Oh yes, we are. Just gonna go get my coffee. I can hear it's down. I just need my oatmeal because I'm laying as a freaking horse, so then I need my oats. I need my oats because I'm laying as a horse. Oats. Or like Grandpa said in Farming Simulator 25, call me a goat and feed me some oats. Oh my goodness me. Someone clicked that. And also I see we have a green marker for a thing that this voice in our head wants us to go to. Coffee, always good. So let's see here, upgrade. Ah, that is what we need. We need the glass and plasteel ingot. How are we finding those? We can pin that recipe. Enameled glass, we definitely needed something for. But let's see, did we have any glass? Did we lose the glass we had? Where is the glass? Was not in there. Ah yes, we need to find that battery charger pattern. There is salt deposits. I could have sworn we had glass. Okay, so that means we need to go and get some. We need to go and get some glass. We need glass, lead, and diamond. That's what we needed the diamond for, to make the enameled glass. And plasteel ingot, we need titanium ingot and lithium. I thought we had lithium. The titanium ingots are not hard to make. We have one lithium, we needed 2 for one of... Man, I always pick an wrong one. Because we need 2 lithium to make 1 titanium ingot. So how many... We needed 1 plasteel... plastic ingots. 1 plastic ingot. So that means making one of those we need 1 titanium ingot and 2 lithium. And for that one we're gonna need to find diamond, lead. I think we do have lead somewhere. I'm not in there. Not in there. Okay, so we don't have lead either. Alright. So let's go looking for quartz and lead is something we need to find. We have a floating titanium there, which we're gonna need for making the ingot. Seems like we don't have any more there. Ah, there's quartz. And those we needed at least 4 of to make 3 glass. Salt deposits. There is 4. Okay, so now we have the quartz. Go up and get some air. So now the thing is, we need to find lead as well. And we need to find diamond. Which I'm not entirely sure on where you find. Oops, sorry. Oh, now this is parking for the seatruck.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we can make 1 glass there. So in order to make that one, we're gonna need lead and diamond. So, and this one we're gonna need lithium. So, and those resources are not what I know where to find. We really need to find those. So we need 5 titanium for 1 ingot. Okay. We can take that. It's copper. Always needed. Oh, titanium. Ah, nice. But wait, Subnautica? Not Subnautica Below Zero. Because this side play is Subnautica Below Zero. Oh, a bundle. That's good.
Oxygen.
Whoa. So you have Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero then, in that case. Well, I am definitely gonna buy Subnautica 2 when that one is released.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, but that is the bundle of Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero, right? I think we just found lead. Oh, thank you.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. I'm on my way. I know on my way. Get up. Perfect. That's a good choice. Okay, I wonder, do we have enough for the ingot? Yes. Brilliant. What else do we need for that now? Because we have the lead now, which is really good. So all that we need now is a diamond. I was also thinking one of those storages. Ooh, bioreactor. So we're gonna need quartz for making a storage of that size. Didn't I see quartz over here? Yes, here it is. We found some quartz, so we can build the storage inside the start of the base here. Let's see then. There we go. Now we can store the lead, we can store the glass, and we can store the ingot. We could also store the copper, so we don't lose that. But everything else here we're gonna need. So that's that. Perfect. We have a locker. We still need diamond, and we still need one more lithium. So I guess going in the seatruck, and we need to go and find a place where we can find lithium, hopefully, and also see if we can find a place that has diamonds. I don't have a location for everything, so that's copper. It's not what we need. I think we go this way actually. Those are quartz. Ooh, not good. Diamonds can also be shaped in ice, can't it? Because it's a tremendous pressure. Because these are quartz, that I can see. So where would we find diamonds and lithium? Oof! Don't fly like that, fish. Whoa! What is that? Ooh, it's a big copper ore. I think I know what it is. We need a oh shit. I know what we need. We need a laser cutter for that one properly. That looks like
Warning.
titanium.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I think that is a titanium. Yes. But sadly we can't go any deeper with the seatruck. Are these scannable, I wonder? Hey!
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Copper again. Titanium. Ooh, quartz.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep. We'll have to swing back. Because we need some air. Ah! Hello, Quan. Welcome to the stream. Trying to find diamonds and lithium.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Significant geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
I think we just found lithium. Because that definitely is what I looked for. That's quartz. Can take a couple of those. Ooh. There's some interesting stuff down there.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Is this all the metal scrap down here? No entrance into this thing?
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There is something, but we need air. Ooh. Trapped open. Ooh, battery, we do need that.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yes, I know. We need to get up. Oh, Auntie! Welcome to the chat and stream, Auntie! Whee! Finally. Thank you, Mom, for reminding me. Let's see here. Oh! I didn't know that thing was there. Freaking suicide bombers, those things. We find some lithium. This lithium we're finding, but we haven't found any diamonds yet.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh. We do not want to be bitten by that. If we can find lithium here, why do we not find diamonds? Here we have the scrap metal. Did we ever explore this one? I don't think we did. Ooh, fabricator module. Cool.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, there is
Oxygen.
yeah. Woo! Need a bigger air tank. Yeah, I have the biggest currently, don't they? I have the secondary tank right now. High capacity O2 tank. Wait. Oh my freaking gosh! I thought that one was active, but it wasn't. Thank you so much, Auntie. Thank you for reminding me about checking that once more. Thank you. Alright, let's see if we can go somewhere and find diamonds, because we need diamonds to upgrade our seatruck. But finding diamonds in an area where you haven't been before, it's a lot more difficult than I thought. And we can't go deeper than 150 meters. That's quartz. That's probably quartz. Oh, here we have that ship. Let's hide underneath the here. So we have it easier to get back if we finding something interesting. If this is the ship I think it is, then there should be another floor. Oh, thank gosh, we have a extra one there. Perfect. Batteries. I don't say no to batteries. But we do need a battery charger. Ah, we need a laser cutter for that. That's also something we should look into. That we're probably gonna need for some kind of thing. That one we can drop.
New creature discovered.
We can't explore this one fully until we have that laser cut. I don't think we can find so much more here. Ooh. Let's drop you. Hi, fish.
Robin, I have something important to share.
Another artifact.
Yes, although
You cannot know for sure what it is, but it is certainly of significant import. I know.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Aha, that's where we entered. It's so freaking awesome when you can find all these things. I'm looking for a different entrance so we can get into some other part of the ship. But doesn't seem to be one. Here we have heat and high pressure. Maybe that's where we find diamond. Could that be the case, peoples? Could this be where we find diamond? Down there is gold. Plenty of gold, so where is the diamond? We're gonna need at least, what was it? 2? Ooh, that's a big depth. And the artifact is about 405 meters down there. Ooh. Me don't like. Why is there a lit path here? Whoa! You scare me. Jeebus. There's nothing this way. So maybe it's to follow it this way, I guess. Oops. Oh, there's stuff down here. Is that what I think it is? Okay, peoples, I think we have found something interesting here. I just need to know where you are gonna go. I don't know if that thing died or not. I hope so, because that is nasty. That thing is dead. Whoa! What is this?
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Seatruck dock! Oh my god, moon pool! My freaking gosh! Ruby! Get rid of the sulfur, for frick's sake. Ruby, definitely getting Ruby. This is so cool.
Warning. 30
On
seconds
land,
of
maybe.
oxygen remaining.
Yes, I might actually. I actually think that too. Okay, we need to get out of here fast. That goes down deeper. Oof. Why don't we have lights on this thing? We don't have lights. I will, Auntie. I will. We will head home. Ooh, that's a big quartz one. Oh, no. I don't want to meet you. would take this stuff home. Definitely. We will definitely take this home. We're just gonna need to find a route. So what's up here, I wonder? Oh, it's the island. Whew. We made it. So this island, we do know there is no extra stuff. Eller? No, because here we already been. Yeah. So we need to get down to the seatruck again. Alien distress call. I don't know why the light's not working. Ah. Why did I turn it off like that? We need to find it. We need to repair the seatruck too.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we got quite a bit of lithium. But we didn't get diamonds, so we can't make that bit for enameled glass. Or wait, enameled glass? What do we need for that? Enameled glass, we need a diamond, yeah. But we can make the plastic ingot. So if we take that ingot and 2 lithium, we can say it's no problem. And now we can make a plastic ingot. Perfect. So now we have to at least have the plastic ingot. It's an enameled glass we need, so then we need to find the diamond. And that we needed how many? We need 1 diamond. 1 single darn diamond, that's what we need. So that one goes in. We can put in 2 of those. We don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need that. We can put in some of these batteries because we don't need them all. We can keep 2 batteries on us. There, so now we have that done. How much did we need for making another window? We need glass, so can take those 2 quartz and then make 1 glass. Because it was only 1 glass, right? Yes. So we at least get to see this side as well. And this side. Might actually put 1 in there as well, but I don't want to put too many glass panes in, because at this depth we might get too high of a pressure, so we start getting a leak. Speaking of leaks, do we have... okay, we need 3 titanium and 1 lithium in order to do that. And we don't have any more quartz, right? No. We have 2 glass, but that is for the enameled glass. Because I think you needed 2 glass for that. No? You actually only need 1. So then we can actually use 1 from here. That's lucky. There we go. Much better. What do we call this? 180-degree view? Yeah, I think so. Super nice. Superb! Starting to get somewhere. Now, where can we find I'm just gonna use my laptop here and see if we can find out where to find diamond. Google. Where do I find diamond in Subnautica Below Zero? Diamonds in Subnautica Below Zero are best found early by exploring the seabed and walls in the deep twisty bridges below 200 meter, copper mining site and thermal spire caves. They appear as loose pickups on the ground within shale outcrops or as large drillable deposits. Check around thermal vents, but be aware of heat damage. Copper mining site located on the walls and floors of the mining tunnels. Delta Island Cave, behind the first habitat on Delta Station. Look for caves containing gold/diamond outcrops. Requires a spy angling. Ah, darn it. But according to this, thermal spire caves. We have seen some thermal stuff, but we haven't seen a cave, have we? Interesting. Have we sprung a leak? No. It's something coming down in the water. Alright, so we need to find those things again. We need to find those thermal caves, because that's where we are supposed to find the diamond. And they are usually at below 200 meters, and they are also down by the copper mining. Let's see if we can even find a way down there again. Picking up quartz at the same time, just in case we need more glass. Whoa! Pop. What are you? Ooh, seatruck fragment. Always good to grab. Huh? Will we be able to find that place again? Oh, we found something else. That's a seatruck fragment. Now we have one of these high pressure areas. So now we need to find a cave. If we could find that copper mining again. I think we might be on the right way. I think.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent. Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
No diamond there. Was it this way we went? Yeah! We found it! Oh, frick. We can't get in with it, so we will have to leave it here. Ooh, another ruby. We need rubies. My next boat I'm gonna build definitely gonna be named Ruby. Oh yeah. So it said on walls. So down here somewhere there should be diamonds. There it is, the prawn suit.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We're gonna die.
Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
My gosh, that was close. Sheebas. Oh, we got a freaking diamond, peoples. That means we can finally do the upgrade for the seatruck. Too close, yeah. But it means we can finally do the upgrade to the seatruck. Finally, we get that thing out of the way for the moment. So we can go a bit deeper with this thing.
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity detected. Caution advised.
Okie dokie. Okay. That's where it is. Whew. We definitely... yeah. I didn't think we was gonna survive there for a bit. I mean, 3 and 6 and stuff, and I was like, uh-oh, we're gonna die. Oh, hey, hello. Are you a seatruck or are you what I need? Seatruck fragment, I think. Yeah. Did we grab enough of those? Ah! Jesus! That thing scared me. Jeebus. My gosh. I usually don't jump, but you know a game is good when you actually get jump scared. Then you know a game is good. Jeez. I'm gonna have to repair the seatruck again after those depth warnings. And also I love the waters. I love the sea, I love the waters, so I definitely want games like these.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, thank you very much. Let's see, what do we need for that enameled glass now? We need glass, which we can make here. Now we need lead. Now we should be able to make it. Lead. Let's put over those. Lead. I think it was 1 or was it 2? I don't remember. Okay, so now we need that thing there. We need 2 enameled glass. Good thing we picked 2 diamonds then. What was it now we needed? We needed glass and we needed diamond we have... Was it lead? Or was it lithium? Lead. There we go. So now we have that one. So let's see, how do we access upgrades? So we have the first upgrade. Finally! Woohoo! We got the first upgrade, peoples! Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Welcome to the stream, Bryce. With half an hour left to 7. Now we can go actually 300 meters down. Frick yes! Yeah, I bet. It's not easy. I understand that. Forgot to do something. So it seems like each upgrade makes you 150 meters deeper, which is really good. And we definitely need that. Especially if we want to be able to find things that are laying way deeper down. Let's see how deep the... Oh, look at that! Look at that! Now when we don't need diamond, we find them! We gotta have these. It's down there. Add. Wow. There's a whole cavity down here. We haven't been able to go this deep before. Uh-oh. Something very loud is down here. Ow. I don't know if there is any route underneath here out.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Ooh. There is a seatruck piece over there. And that thing is guarding it. Too scary. Too scary. Jeez. That was too scary. Way too scary. Oh my goodness me. How are we gonna get out of here? Okay, I think we found the way out. We went in. That's good. Shoo! Oh, hello! Have we been here? Yeah, we have. Alright.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Ow! Crashing into things. Oops. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Yep, it is. Finally, we started to find the diamonds. Ah, yes, this is that one. I wonder if there is anything in there left to discover. Hey, robots. What is that? No, was just the light fooling me. Interesting building, I must say. But okay, there was nothing of value or interest in there. Alright, so we didn't find any specifics there. Last time we was in a hurry to get out, so we didn't get to explore down there much. Ow. Oopa. Oh. Another seatruck fragment. "20 minutes left. Do we have time to go to that pilot position?" Where was that one? Down there. 7:49? No, it's... Aha! That's a meeting, you need to lay down. Yeah, do so, Auntie. Yeah. Hello, hur är det med dig? Hur är det med dig, Ulf? Om du inte... Nej, han är inte kvar. Uffe has left already, apparently. Comparing price, but more of a game to watch than to play for me. Okay. Yeah, not everyone can like Subnautica. It takes some practicing to do. With this. This is why I wanted the deeper deeper-going seatruck. So down here somewhere there is supposed to be some pilots. But thing is,
There is a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
där du Uffe! Hur är det med dig? That's good to know. Very good to know, in fact. What do we have in there? Ultra capacity tank? What? That's freaking cool. Is this yet another one? Can we be so lucky? Apparently this one contains nothing.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
Wow. How do you get into her base? Not there. Where are your entrance? Ah, there it is. Hello. There we go. Got some info on her thing. That's cool. Whoa! Whew. Hello.
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
We're getting an actual mission, peoples! Test override module fragment. Snowfox fragment. Ooh. This is... Don't worry. Pick up seatruck perimeter defense upgrade.
New technology acquired.
I'm so glad we went into that cave. I'm so glad we did. Oh my goodness, mate. Thanks so much, woman, whatever you are. How the fuck have you survived down here so long? How can you? What is there to eat? Oh, we got her log.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly, there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
So that's how she survived for a while. But how did she survive longer? Because look at the state of this base. She must have been here for years. Is there anything else we can actually scan down here? Don't want to go too close to that thing, because that one is gonna bite. Because in there we can't go. Is there anything else we're missing from this thing? As we getting a snowmobile of some sort, and how is she expecting us to build it? That thing we need to buy build as well, the seatruck dock, because that is high power and structure requirements. Okay, so we might need some kind of tank or something like that in order to get that thing to work. The scanner room could be good, as it locates resources and wrecks within range. And moon pool, that is good for the prawn suit. Ah, scheisse, we need one more of those, don't we? Before we can get the prawn suit. Okay, so I'm guessing that is a mobile thing. This one I think we need for power source in order to get that dock to work, or maybe the bioreactor. Vehicle upgrade console. Build in the moon pool to upgrade docked vehicles. So it's not just for the prawn suit, it's also for the seatruck, I think. That's cool. So where is the part that we just picked up about the that thing that laid on the table? Where is that? This is cool. But there was something she wanted us to do. Turn off that radar on the island. Is that on the Delta Island? Is that what it is? I think so. Up there is the seatruck. Sure, we could have stayed down there, but getting up and away from here and such would be a good idea. And if we could find that other thing that we found earlier, then that would be super cool. Ultra tank capacity, yes, that one. I want to find one more of those because we need that tank badly. Is that what I think it is? No. Exothermal reactor module fragment. One of two. Yet another darn thing to find. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, what is that? Prawn suit grappling arm? Ooh. Always needing pieces for that. Oh, hello. I don't like you being that close. Never know what you can make up. Do we have anything down here? because here we have caves.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
That's a big silver thing. That one we have searched. Yeah. Whoops. Down. Is this where we were? Yeah, I think so. It's like a darn maze down here. Nothing I think we have scanned. Yes, you can. So I just need to find my way out. Is that the high capacity tank that I'm looking for? Tell me it is. Yes! We got it! So now we're gonna get an even bigger capacity! Woo! Finally! Oh. Thank you! So we got the extra high capacity tank finally. Ooh. What is this? Seatruck horsepower upgrade? Oh, thank you. I recognize that. That should mean we are close to the ship. There should be a ship here somewhere.
Detecting bow of an astronautical Soltrons Gov vessel nearby. Vessel name Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Here it is. This is the one I've been looking for. Because here is the last prawn suit. That's what we need for being able to get our prawn suit. Way! About freaking time! We got it! Yes! 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 Yes, freaking yes! Yes, freaking yes! That's what we needed. And in here we should also, if I'm not remembering wrong, we should have... And scan this one so it's scanned. There we go, thank you. We should have some access to things. Ooh, browser drill arm. That we're gonna fucking need. Because it's, I remember now, because you need a drill arm to do the mining of those things. Those big things that we have seen, like copper, titanium, crystals, quartz, etc, etc. Do we have a... Yes, we have a beacon on. So let's put down a beacon here. Let's put down a beacon. Let's put it... let's put it right here. And then we do a... Where is the habitat? Oh, frick. We need... oxygen. And then we naming this beacon. What are we naming it? Sunken ship. Space ship 1. So now it should be shown as Sunken Spaceship 1. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. After the ship. After the ship. Okay, we do that. After the ship. There we go, after the ship. Yeah, what was this one called then? Mercury? Mercury space ship. There we go. Should be fine now. Yep. Good. So now we found that ship and we have placed down a beacon. So we should be able to follow the beacon a bit more. So what we are doing now... What the heck? I know that we need to come back here because we need the laser cutter for this place. Because there's a few locked doors that we need access to. Quite the space here. And it's a big freaking ship. How this went down, I don't know. I must have been here a long time, seeing that it grows stuff on it. Oh my goodness. This one looks like the Type 8 from Elite Dangerous. It literally looks like the Type 8 from Elite Dangerous. Holy moly, I didn't even know that. But it's the big ship, that's for sure. And there's an artifact that way, but I will take that another time. You look interesting. Oh. Oh, is the aquarium one? It's 2 of 3. I doubt there is another one. No. Nah, I don't think so. Let's go home. I don't know why that alien distress signal is still available for, because we already done that one. Ow! Here's the next one we're gonna set a thing to. That beacon. Space ship 2. Yeah, would probably be good. Yep, spaceship 2. Just fine. Whoa. Get out of here. P1, it's called. "41 degrees. The heck? Must be very warm in this area. Yes, we have gone over time, but that's fine. The mission we did was definitely needed to do. Might have missed something. Might have missed what? I mean, we were into that alien place and we found nothing in there that was necessarily something we could do. Yeah, but what exactly are we supposed to do in there? Are we gonna use those cubes for something, or what are we supposed to do in there? Because that thing should vanish, because we have already done the stress call. So So that is what I don't understand. Yeah. We'll have to look something up on that, I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, 3 diamonds we got to pick up. That's very good. Seatruck perimeter defense. That's good. Ruby we can transfer. Could actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could actually make 1 ingot. So we have that done. Test override module. Diagnostic module for the Delta Station communications tower. What? Parallel processing unit. Didn't we pick the blueprint up for that one? I think we did. Yes. But we need... actually, we picked up 1. We need... what was it? 2? So, it might be in one of the ships down there. So, I think the first... No, the one we put the first beacon at. That is where I think the next... blueprint is for the parallel processing unit. And copper wire we can do, lead we have. So all we need is finding the ingredients for the parallel processing unit, and then we are golden. And we have the prawn suits available. Prawn suit storage module, prawn suit thermal reactor, prawn suit drill arm, prawn suit grappling arm, and seatruck perimeter defense upgrade. That one is unlocked, so but we do have one to be able to upgrade with. And then we have found 1 horsepower upgrade fragment, so we definitely need to find another of those. And also we need to find more of those, because defense we need against those big things. And this ultra high capacity tank, where do we find that one? That's a thermos, that is high capacity, it's not the ultra capacity. I thought we got the blueprint for that one, so why isn't it in here? Or is it in here? No. Apparently it's not there. I thought it was supposed to be in here. Or do we need a different manufacturer now? Is that what it is? We have outgrown this thing. There's a lot to do in there. Yes, there's a lot to do in most stuff in this game. The ships, on the other hand, they are extreme. So what we needed is, let's see here, tools. It's this one. We have, luckily, peoples. We making the laser cutter right now. Because I am pretty sure I have those materials. We needed 2 diamonds and 1 lead, was it? No, crystalline sulfur and 1 titanium. Don't tell me I have no sulfur left. Oh no. 1 titanium, I think it said, at least. We do not have any sulfur. I literally thought we had sulfur. These are copper. But I literally thought we picked up sulfur. Hold on. Oh, thank gosh. We have the laser cutter! Finally! Booyah! I like that we have this. There it is. Gonna see if it's up here we have to do for building the prom suit. Seatruck fabricator module. That one we haven't gotten the thing, so that one we're done with, but we haven't gotten that. But we have found one fragment each of these. There it is. Oh, we need a plasteel ingot. And we need enameled glass. And we need a computer chip. And then we can make the prawn suit. Well, peoples, something to look forward to on Wednesday, perhaps. Then we could actually do that. I think so. Oof. I think we look forward to that to Wednesday. Because we've gone over the stream with 21 minutes, so I think that would be a good idea. So, thank you so much everyone for watching. We got a total of 10 views today. That is crazily good. And I appreciate it so much. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as it will help us grow. Hit that bell so you can get more notification and know when we release new stuff and more craziness. And also give us a like. Makes us end up with that all familiar recommended list. But until next time, bye for now.